Okay. Hey, what's going on, guys? Oh, I gotta sneeze. Bad timing. Ugh, I gotta sneeze. This sucks. Oh, one shield. What's going on? So, welcome to Sunday live stream. It's been a little while. I know I did a little bit of a live stream not too long ago, just chat with you guys. But it's been a while since we sat down and did a real Sunday live stream. So, here we go. Eventually, the sneeze is gonna come out of my face. So, I poured myself a beer for such an occasion. It's pretty good. All right. So if things get a little laggy, let me know. For some reason, it was telling me that the stream wasn't going fast enough, and I just need to keep on top of that. So, hi. And I don't know what's going on. For some reason, my box size here seems really cramped. Normally, this is a much wider camera angle. Might need to adjust some things. Fit screen, stretch screen, center screen. Give me a second, I might have to play with these settings here. If things get a little wonky. Oh crap. Camera just did not like that. Let's not play with that again. Oh, that's resolution. That's not what I want. Configure crossbar. It's been a while since I've used OBS, so bear with me for a moment. I don't know why my thing looks so strange. It's weird. Because I've tried messing with it. It's not trimmed down. It's just not as big as I want it to be. So, raise the camera up just a little bit. Maybe that'll change things. I'm going to mess with things on the fly here while people are still showing up. That might work a little bit better. There we go. All right. So, as before we get started on a lot of things, guys, of course, we're still in the middle of Double October. As you can see right here, we have all the Double October shirts, and you need any of those, they're in the description down below. Right here, you can see a variation here. So the little pink one right here, that is the female tee, comes in multiple colors. Then, of course, you have the regular tee that can come in all 4 colors of the Gundam Meisters, and then the standard tee, which comes in multitude of colors and sizes and all the things, including hoodies and all that. Plus, you can get a Double October mug, which I would show you, but it's right over here underneath things. So, and of course, all the things are in the links down below. Double October has been going pretty well. A few videos have lesser views than others. Some have a ton of views. So, it is what it is. So, I figured it just depends on what kit we're looking at. Tomorrow, we'll have some cool stuff. It's not Master Grade Monday, though. But next week, there will be one. So, it all comes down to how schedule went. And some of you guys have been asking for certain kits to be reviewed. Just keep in mind that Double October is already over with on my end. So, I've already finished all the kits and reviews and stuff. So, there won't be anything new added to this one. But, of course, there's always next year to see what's going to happen there. And Uncle One Shield says he's sitting there building the RG Banshee. Good for that. Fatal Striker. What's going on? Hey, I'm sorry about yesterday. Things really did not work out according to plan. I do wish I could see how many people are watching. It's one downfall of doing things this way. I can't see anything. So, what's going on with you guys? How's your week been? Mine has been chaotic at best. My schedule of work changed slightly. Well, actually, changed kind of severely, but um, it's going to change how things go for me from now on. So, life's going to be a little bit interesting. Rogue Goof, what's up? Now, one thing because this was kind of a last minute deal, I did want to go over some comments, so I might do that. I might just scroll through previous comments and stuff like that, um, just from the week, just to see and answer some questions from you guys that I have not done it. So let me do that. Actually, I'm going to go into the comment section here. All right. And you guys noticed the inside voice video I posted yesterday about the how does your backlog affect you, stuff like that, and a lot of you commented on that. Well, I should say a lot. Several of you commented on that. Our creator, my backlog motivates me to never stop after stopping for a month. That is really hard. Whenever you stop building for a while, getting back in the groove is pretty difficult. Actually, that's one thing that I've had to deal with this month, because Double October was so busy that I took off a couple weeks at least from building. It seems like I took off longer than that, but I am back to building now. I am getting reviews done. I have a lot more to do. I have as you guys are following my Instagram or the Facebook page, you saw one of my latest builds teased in black and white. That will be coming up in November, along with a few other things I've already got done. My Patreon is already seeing some cool things like that. So if you do want to see some stuff early, I'm finally getting back to doing that for my Patreon guys. And there's been a few reviews already posted over there, and actually some exclusive Double October content for those guys. All right, so Rogue Goof, trying to get the Succeed Head Zaku done for H-Town competition. Oh, cool. Wait, do I know you? Because I've seen a lot of people getting that done lately. Id Monster. Got 10 P Bandais coming by January. Cool. Who are you, Rogue Goof? I wish I had 10 P Bandais coming. Used to. Okay. Well, lucky you. I mean, I've had a backlog forever because I buy lots of things at once, so I always have something to build. Except for the last month or so, since Double October, I've only been buying one thing at a time, usually maybe two at max, and building those things and ignoring the backlog. Okay, Dedrick Sepulveda's. Every time I look at my backlog, I'm reminded of how little time I have for Gunpla. I haven't snipped a single runner in 4 weeks, and yet I just got back to the hobby store with a Shiki. At this rate, I'll never catch up. A lot of people have that problem. They buy and they buy and they buy, but they don't have the time to build. One of the more notorious guys here in Houston has such a massive backlog, and he has such a busy schedule that honestly, he'll probably never get through it all. And you and me talk with Chapman. Oh, okay, cool. Been a while since I had that conversation then. Wait, do I know you, or just Facebook know you? See, it's one problem when people use their YouTube things and I know them in person. I'm like, I don't know who you are offhand because I don't know your YouTube name. Only 2 for you, maybe 3. Good for you. I don't build that. Double October taught me how to build really quickly, but then also that took a lot of the fun out of it. So, Rizern, what's up? Lately, I've been slowing things down a little bit, going back in, doing detail work, stuff like that. Things that I kind of skipped through Double October. So, there's a few things. All right, Double October Shoki Custom. Jonathan Yane said Shoki GNX or Jinx sounds better. By the way, nice custom. Thank you. A lot of you guys seem to really like my GNXS. I had a lot of fun with that one. Pixel Man tells me I need to build the Shinmusha. which I will be doing eventually. Obviously, it's in the back. It's in the backlog. It'll get built. And Rashid Gregory said 30 kits is a lot of kits. No, it's not. Go watch Joey's how is my backlog affecting me? He's got well over 700 kits. That's ridiculous. Saving for a Switch right now. Really interested in picking up a Moon Gundam. Yeah, I might pick up a Moon Gundam. I'm not sure just yet. I have to figure out what my plans are going to be work wise, and that affects the channel wise, stuff like that. So right now things are in the air. Like I'm building on things that I've had. I have other builds I need to do outside of the backlog, stuff like that. But I'm trying to get on top of it. Like I don't even have any of the latest Build Divers stuff. I also want to switch. If Card 995, heyo from work. Hello. Just picked up my half of a box of Warhammer 40k models. We split a tooth and claw box and spend them. You're just saying words. Nice. Third party. Hold on. Let me try to read this. Oh, that's a very long. So, oh, Rogue Goof. Of course. Also dealing with third party kits can make you dread. But at the same time, take the challenge. I assume that was a thing. Backlog is in the 70s. Finally, MGs make me sigh. Blah, blah. That's a very long comment. EOX region lays. How's that? I mean, EOX has a little bit of yellow, but not like that. Sorry, I would read your entire comment there, Rogue Goof, but it's a long one. And Joey getting back to me on his own comments there. Seriously, you gotta go watch his video. It's a long one where he talks about his backlog and his life and stuff like that, but it's a good watch. I like people who are just now finding my my Jack specific reviews. This guy, Dog GoPro 919, Yo Dis Black Yoshi. It's pretty funny. No, I am aware of a Warhammer 40k is. I am very much aware of that, yes. But the other things you were saying, I had no clue what you meant. Warhammer is one of those things that I dare not go down the rabbit hole. I've got you. Now I know who you are. That's a good beer, by the way. From Prairie. Okay, a whole bunch of comments on the Gadessa review. I know that. Or the Gaddis and Gadessa review. Card 995. Built one of these, instantly hated and thrown in a parts bin. Loving Double October, just not this kit. That was on the HG Union flag. Yeah, that kit did annoy me. Actually, any of the kits very similar to the flag have a very similar vein of annoyance for me, and that comes down to the transformation or posability, because some certain things like pop off, like an arm when you try to rotate it. Military keeps me busy. Got it. Just ate dinner. Sorry, I'm burpy. Why would you not go down that rabbit hole? Yeah. Yeah, don't ask the Jack specific question again. It's silly. Squishy? No, I don't mean Mr. Squishy. Or Squishy in general. Squishy has not been involved in any of my videos in a very long time, and I need to get some more big robots for him to attack. It's been a while. Gotta figure that one out. Finished Gundam Vidar 2 days ago. Which one? The 1100 or other? And Cheryl Noel was asking if I could review the HGXia next. No? Only because Double October's, like I said, it's over for me. I can't. Plus, the original HGXia is actually kind of hard to get. Actually, yesterday you visited DNA. Well, if you had told me, I'm 30 minutes away from DNA. Okay, Jason Rayner's been commenting a few things here. This is one of the very few I don't have, talking about the Gaddis. And yes, I've had some edit fails in some of these recent videos in the last week. I expect more of them, to be honest. I did a whole lot of work in a very short amount of time. I'm going to miss an edit every now and then. The Gaz. Yeah, I saw the Gazes. Oh, the 1-100? Cool. The 1-100 VDR is actually pretty neat. I didn't get to build that one. I just got to buy it and send it to Dan. I'm always going to be salty about that. And for anybody wondering about how the point system works in the comments, it's just when I feel like giving you points. It doesn't matter if you're first or not. It's like if I feel like giving you points, I will. Maybe next year I'll start up an actual points tally. You enjoyed the original flag review? Cool. It was a neat little build, and I like the differences between it and the overflag, to be honest. Oh, questions that I needed to answer. Okay, so the Spank Me Please, which does the Cherubim Saga come with all the bits of the Cherubim? It does come with quite a lot of the original Cherubim parts. I'll just leave it at that. And DJ Nemo, yes. The Cherubim Saga doesn't come with the same pieces from the Gaddis. It comes with the original part for the bits. So it is what it is. I didn't understand this. It's either Hide or Haida Atarasi. Just questioned Accelerate GNX. Yes, that was in a review. Did they make a 1-100 original flag? I don't think so. I think it was only the overflag. Sad face, its pistols are actually stored in the front skirts. Why is that a sad face? That's a good thing. Mr. Inked Gunpla, what's going on, sir? I see you there amongst the commenters. You, sir, have a couple videos coming up soon. Guys, if you're not subscribed to all the things that Inked Gunpla does outside of his YouTube, go do that because he's a cool dude. And a few of you guys were commenting and asking questions on the other thing. A lot of the non-GN powered suits from Double's early batches raise a lot of flags to me about the construction and things. Yeah, it is what it is. I mean, I don't really have that many problems with them. Only the flag and overflag and stuff like that generally cause problems. The it's not over there. The dang it. The Agrisa, the Enact. The Enact, I think, it's got the same problem, but I think as a kid it's a little bit better. Except for where the front skirt broke on me. That was crap. Oh, you're sad face that I didn't get it. Gotcha. When you gonna hazel? I've already done several hazels. Which hazels do you want me to hazel? I've already done the Hazel Custom HG, and I've done both of the MGs that have come out. I haven't done much else in the way of hazels. Other than that, I do have the other HG hazels I do need to build. Scrolling through comments. Oh, Jorge Cruz was asking if I could paint his or customize his Gold Ranger. Maybe. I mean, like, you'd have to send it to me, or if we're in the same city, we'd have to meet up. But, I mean, I could paint one for you. Wouldn't be that big a deal. Don't start, Id Monster. I will silence you for this. If they made the mobile armor add-on sort of grease, I'd buy it. Yeah, no, tell me about it. That would be really, really cool. And I don't feel so good said, to think he built this in almost one full song. Insane. Yes, I actually do build kits within the time frame of the build montage music. Which I did say that I do believe the build montage will be coming back. I've just been building quickly lately, and I'm usually building in the living room at the coffee table, so it's a little bit harder to film that in time lapse. Whereas when I was building at the dining room table, I could get everything set up. And I don't really like to build in here because I don't like making the mess in here. That's weird. Okay. I don't like building on my review set for obvious reasons. I don't want to get paint or nubs all over the place. I could build on my side table, but right now it's covered in, well, things I need to review. actually. Okay. What do we got here? Full mechanics on 100 VDAR, sitting in the closet. Sitting in the tip of the closet. You. I just got Titan's gap plant. That's pretty cool. Damn phone. Okay. Jim Coyle does the Jim Coyle and the Jim Custom need new MGs. This was like the year of the Jimassons, and they didn't give us that, which is really pissy. And Steve was wondering if I was going to start doing any build streams. It all depends. I would have to be building something that you guys know I'm working on at the time, but you should know that I'm almost always ahead on my builds, usually by a couple weeks and sometimes a month, like right now. I'm shooting the reviews for November. That's what I'm doing right now. So doing a live build stream for something like that would be a little bit more difficult because it's coming out way in the future. Whenever it was like a day or two off from an unboxing, then that would be when I could actually do a build stream with you guys. If I am doing any build thingies, it's usually on Off the Runner, the little kind of Gundam podcast that I participate in, because it is basically a build stream where we just talk over each other a lot. So it's just one of those things. Gurren, right? Reminds me of Gurren from Code Geass. Sure. Okay. And yes, I don't know. I thought we included in the MG Avalanche Exia review. I thought we had already discovered, because I watched the review after uploading, and I thought in the review we discovered that the apostrophe was the dash, so to speak. It may have been post-review that we figured that out, but I thought it was in the review that we figured it out. Because I had to look it up. I actually did Google Avalanche Exia, and the difference between the regular Avalanche and then the dash version was the apostrophe. So that is the dash thing. So yeah, we did figure that out. I thought it was included in the review, like we figured it out in that time span, but obviously we did not. What do you got? Hold on. If you need to build one, you can build it for your channel. Just don't panic because I'm waiting on a conversion kit for it. I don't really need to build it. I mean, I've seen it done. I'm not that keen on getting all the 1-to-100s, even though they're good, because I don't like having multiple sizes of the same kit. I was wondering why that is. The Grazzo is so pricey on Amazon compared to the others. Probably because they haven't reprinted it. It's probably one of the older versions of it, where all the other ones got it. I've wanted to get the Garazzo, but it's not available anywhere, so. Thoughts on the Leo flight unit and the fact that Narrative Gundam B Pack is also a P Bandai. Always expect anything to be P Bandai. I expected any and all variations of the Leo to be P Bandai. Space Leo, Flight Pack Leo, anything else in the future based off of the Leo is all going to be P Bandai. Just write it off now, as that's going to be the problem. The Narrative Gundam stuff for it, the add-on, the mobile armor, whatever you want to call it, it being P Bandai, what do you expect? Narrative Gundam is not going to be probably as big as Unicorn was, so they're hedging their bets on the things that are going to sell. So they're selling all the main recognizable kits now, but then the Narrative Gundam itself is coming out a little bit later, and then the add-ons and stuff like that with it. So they're selling the things that they think are going to sell, and they're pricing up the things that they don't think they will sell. It is what it is. Code Geass. I would love to see a Knights and Magic mech. Honestly, before the HG. Why did somebody was complaining that the HG Avalanche Exia was a nightmare. Have not built it. Maybe I'll build it next year. And for those, if there's anyone complaining that there is like an abundance of the HG kits during Double October, there's an obvious reason why there's an abundance of HG kits. That's almost entirely what they have. 1-to-100 kits are harder to come by. The MGs are expensive because 90% of the MGs are all P Bandai or PG. So HGs are easy to get, plus they're really fast. The Leo problem... hold on. The Leo problem is P. Bandai. It's harder for us overseas army to build them because they make them P. Bandai and it makes them sad and gauge us on a thing. Yeah. Gouge us something. Yeah. It is what it is. I don't really sweat the P. Bandai things, and because if I really want it, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna try to get it at the best price I can. I'm not gonna try to get gouged as bad. I believe there was a petition circulating to get P. Bandai available here in the U.S. Sure, why not? But they have been sort of doing that. The 00 MGs that have come out this year, or at least since last year, X and Rise are starting it off. That was a P. Bandai overseas, but available just wherever over here, no problem. Same thing with the Avalanche Exia, P. Bandai over there. Same thing with the 00 Quanta Full Saber. Although that one's kind of weird because it's also in the Bandai Spirits line, which is now their new high-end line sort of deal, but not P. Bandai, sort of P. Bandai. It's all a weird thing. Well, I'm off to give the little one a bath and then maybe get some parts prepped. Cool. Oh, I need to send you, Mitchell, I'll send you some finished pictures real quick of the thing that I just did. Well, just did. I sent you a picture the other day, but let me send you a finished picture. There you go. Sent you some pictures. Did you get your hands on the P. Bandai GNX 3 A-Laws? No. Sadly, no. But, hey, it's probably going to be around a while. The Jinx 3 A-Laws is, it's either out now or about to be out. The Jinx 3 itself is also a P. Bandai, so it's really stupid. I'm back, sorry, pouring some Viking blood. Some Viking blood. I'm kind of waiting for the EFSF version. Yeah, actually, I like both of those, to be totally honest. Then there's also, HG-wise, there's also the Jinx 3 Command version, or whatever it's called like that. It looks pretty cool, comes with different weapons. There's a whole lot of Jinxes this year. Bluefin being bought by Bandai makes me believe that the Americas might get their own P. Bandai store, but that would require Bandai to build a factory in the West. It would. Also, technically, we can get some premium Bandai stuff, just not Gunpla. There is a U.S. premium Bandai store. That's a silly question. It's a pretty big box. What's a pretty big box? Did I miss something? Nice thumbs up, Mitchell. You should buy the kit. I kind of want to get another one to... You're probably not even watching now. But either way, you should buy the kit. And I'm thinking about getting another one just to customize sometime soon. I'm going to get the rest of them, though. There's thing other than Gunpla. There's lots of thing other than Gunpla. That's funny. There we go. Okay. But yes, I actually have several of the kits that are getting reviewed first in November are not Gunpla. So how about that, y'all? And you can't really blame me. I built a whole bunch of Gunpla all at once. Yeah, Bluefin side had a store with Metal Build F91. That was P. Bandai, I think. Yeah, Metal Builds are always stupid expensive anyways. One thing I do want to get into, I need to get some Super Mini Pla. There's a whole bunch coming out. And more Power Ranger Super Mini Pla that I would really love to get my hands on. Especially the in-space ones. But I still haven't even gotten the original Mighty Morphin or the Ninja or any of that stuff. I would love to do that. One thing I have been buying more and more of lately is Transformers and stuff like that. The G1 reissues. Those reviews will be coming out in November. And I still have two whole boxes of stuff sitting over there to review. Some stuff I've had for a couple months now, and I haven't bothered. Okay, I never really bought figures. I have the A-Laws and kind of want the EFSF version. Yeah, the Voltron kit. I don't know. I mean, it's cool, but I'm sorry. I'm talking. It's like you guys are talking in the chat, and I'm talking with Mitchell over here. That's really funny. Yeah, the Voltron mini plug kit. It's pretty cool. I don't know how I feel about it. It looks neat in and of itself, but I'm not too sure. I kind of want to branch out a little bit, do a few more things. I need to get into Star Wars kits. I was supposed to work on my PG Falcon this month while Double October was going on, and I've been doing other things instead. So the PG Falcon is once again taking a back seat because that thing's going to take me quite some time. Other things I need to finish. The custom local type. It has been waiting for the final touches on the build so that I can paint the damn thing. But now that I'm getting ever so closer to actually airbrushing, it's like I kind of want to make sure I have all my ducks in a row and then just blam, knock it all out at once. Plus, there's a contest coming up very, very soon here in town that I would love to actually enter that thing in. You ordered the Motoroid Gurren Lagann. Oh, I've seen it. Of course I've seen Gurren Lagann. Riser. I've seen Gurren Lagann. One of the coolest things I bought last year and got me in some of the most trouble I've ever been in on YouTube. There is a Gurren Lagann piece that I want to order. That is coming back up available, or if it isn't available already, I just have to find some money for it. Figure Arts, P Bandai, yep. Hold on, DJ Nemo, what? HGXER2 or Australia Type F, sorry. Might get one tomorrow. I don't know. They both come with similar parts. I would say the Australia Type F because I like red things. And it's a little bit less boring. Plus, you can build an Exie out of it. I've done research papers on Bluefin and Bandai's anime, Tokusatsu toy lines. It's all based on certain hype. Tamashii Nation toy lines and SH Monster Arts getting this type of treatment. Yes. Believe in the me that believes in you. Yes. Figures is one of Bandai's Goliath in sales. Of course. Bandai sells way more figures than they sell Gunpla, and that's saying something. But Bandai also has their hands in so many things. It's like Hasbro. How many companies does Hasbro own? It's not just pushing Transformers. I mean, they make so many other lines and so many other things. Same thing with Bandai. Bandai has so many other lines. Gunpla is one of their mainstays because Gundam is so big, but there's so many other things. But now that they dropped Power Rangers, it's gonna be pretty interesting from here on. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Dexia is still best girl. I'm also not paying attention to who's asking which questions, if I'm honest. DJ Nemo was asking that, yes. See, I haven't seen the XR2 kit personally, but the Estrella, I want to get the regular Estrella because I think that'd be fun. Now, those did exist in 1-100 kits, right? Both of them, or just the Type F? I can't remember. Bandai's finally branding the different divisions. Yes, that's actually very interesting that they are doing that. So it is what it is. I'm guessing Mitchell's not actually watching right now. Oh, things that are going on this week, just to talk about them. Hopefully tomorrow I'll be filming another Nerdcast one-on-one. And then also on Saturday I'll be filming another Nerdcast one-on-one. So that should be fun. Josh Fisher, we're kind of friends, I should say, Facebook friends, off the runner together, things like that. He's a cool dude. He's the one that I've talked about before who lost his leg earlier this year. So we've got plenty to talk about on that. He did a Twitch live stream yesterday in gaming in the Jackbox Party 5 game, and I played along with that. It was so much fun. If I get into doing gaming stuff on Twitch and things like that, I'll probably do that down the line. I need to get back into gaming a little bit more, but then it means I have less time to build, so you guys let me know. Which Discord? Hold on, you guys are going crazy here. Ryzern, you wouldn't happen to be in a certain Discord. Which Discord? Everybody's in a GPA. Or GBA, I should say. SH Figure Arts has kicked into overdrive, picked up the amount of releases, and teasing more products. Yeah. Yeah, Figure Arts, there's been... I can't even keep up with the amount of Figure Arts releases. It's kind of ridiculous. I forgot what I was saying. Anyways, Nerdcast coming up this week, along with all the other reviews that I need to film and or edit. That's one thing I was doing today, was editing stuff I had filmed back in September that I kind of forgotten about. I think I had a good 4 or 5 reviews that I completely forgot that I filmed because I was focusing entirely on Double October. So in between, I filmed things and just never edited them. But now I have lots of things I need to edit and then get back to filming. That is one thing I'm not doing a whole lot of. Getting back in the groove of reviewing has been tough. I think I talked about that the other day. Building is one thing, because I can just sit down, pick up a kit, and build. The actual want to review has been the harder part lately. I don't even monitor my own Discord, so I guess that's not too bad. Just buy both. Yeah. Oh, the Bandai LEDs for the full saber? Cool. I think I'm done buying Bandai LEDs. They're just not worth it. They're too expensive and too unreliable. I wish my nose would quit running. You guys should know my nose is always running. We're finally getting cold weather here in Texas, and it's going from... It literally went from 90 one day to 50 the next, and then has been like... It was in the 50s for like 3 days, crept back up into the 60s, jumped up into the 80s, and now we're back into the 50s. So, just... My nasal passage just cannot keep up with things. It's been crazy. Not to mention all the hurricanes and other garbage that's gone on in the U.S., you know, thoughts and prayers with everybody who was victims in Hurricane Michael. And then now the massive flooding in central Texas due to the amount of rain, lakes and rivers well beyond their boundaries, you know. And for everybody who's downstream of those, actually here close to us is downstream from all of that. So they're starting to feel the effects now of that catastrophic rainfall. So... Yeah, we're touching the 50s this upcoming week. I know. It's amazing. I got to wear a hoodie at work like all week long. It was so fun. It was really like last week, you know, you get your Facebook memories and then it pops up, hoodie, check, shorts, check, flip-flop, check. That's, you know, Texas winter is here. It's like you got to wear the flip-flop to offset the heat. The night is dark and full of terrors. Somebody's sitting outside honking. Oh, it was real fun. Middle of the night last night. I don't even know what time it was. I know I had just barely kind of fallen asleep. And then somebody's freaking car alarm goes off right here. Like, we're on the corner of the building. It's literally right here at the corner. And it went off for a solid 15 minutes. Woke the wifey up, woke me up. Am I into Godzilla? I am a Godzilla. I like Godzilla. I do appreciate the Godzilla, yes. I just got caught up on the animes so that I could wait for the Eater of the Sun or Star Eater to come out. Can't wait for Godzilla 2 King of the Monsters here. Come out. Those big boys need this cold weather. It's not very nice. Guys, by the way, I know it's a long video, but please go watch the Nerdcast with... actually, watch all the Nerdcasts when they come out, because it takes a long time to sit down and film those things. Not to mention the amount of time to edit, because there was probably an hour cut out of that chat between me and Deluxe Baldwin. But if you're a fan of Transformers and you're just a nerd in general, Go over there, check those things out. Some fun stuff goes back and forth between us. It takes a long time to produce those videos, so by all means, please go watch those. I think it has like 34 views. And if you have a problem listening or watching the videos, like it's just too long, can't sit down and do it, the audio version is also available on my SoundCloud, which if you need to go to the Facebook page, it's linked there. Along with all the other Nerdcasts that I've done that I can put out audio for. I'm still working on some of the older ones that I don't have the raw files for anymore, so that I can get all the Nerdcast audios up so people can just listen to them. Those are available on SoundCloud and on iTunes. Go find the Shoky Nerdcast on iTunes if you want to do that, or the Shoky Nerdcast on SoundCloud. You can find the audio files there. But please, go check out the Nerdcast. I'm trying to work more of that into a thing so I can sit down and talk with more nerds. It's a lot more fun. My buddy Corey, if you guys have been around long enough and seen him in a few of the videos, he was supposed to be working on a thing that we could do for 90s cartoons. And he's been so busy with work, moving, all kinds of crap. He just has not had any time to do that, along with hunting and trapping pigs and stuff like that, like crazy. So it sucks, but you know, it'd be nice to be able to sit down and talk with him. I even told him that he needs to come over and just do a one-on-one with me. I'm supposed to be doing one with unboxing art sometime soon. He's just got to find the free time. I thought I had a backlog of reviews to do. That boy's got like a couple hundred things he needs to film and get out there. So it is what it is. It's 40 degrees here in Virginia. Okay. So I was pulling up the actual chat, make sure I'm not losing anything. But yeah, Nerdcast, go watch them, please. By all means. Oh, and also in the eye up there in the top of the screen, there's also the Double October playlist for everything so far. And of course, link to t-shirts and all those things like that. Please, buy t-shirts. They're really the sales of those t-shirts are helping things, guys. You want to see me be able to buy more stuff, like, go get some t-shirts. That's a lot easier. If you don't feel like doing Patreon help, by all means, buy t-shirts. And there's plenty of them. There's plenty of stuff from Double October and, of course, regular t-shirts. I need to buy, I think this coming week, I'm going to buy myself the retro Double October t-shirts. Because I kind of want to have, like, each one set up. I think it'd be a lot of fun. I need to be pushing those a little bit further. But the weird thing is, because I was filming Double October as I was going, and the shirt designs didn't come out until like near the end of filming. Like, it's hard to sell them in the videos that I already done. Military Florida grown. Okay, need one so bad. That felt good. Not gonna lie. One thing I do need to figure out is what my next builds are gonna be, because I've been catching up on all the new stuff that I'm doing. Actually, I do know one of my newest builds I got to do is right there. Oh, a long time ago, I don't even know when this was. It was before May. I know that. It was real early this year. I bought a kit from a dude who's local-ish. He's in Dallas. He was in Japan, and he hit me up on his last day, literally a couple hours before he was heading to the airport, and he bought me a kit. Mind you, it was like middle of the night, and I was on Ambien over here, so I didn't even pay attention to what he got me. Plus, I passed up some really cool kits without even thinking about it. I was just being stupid. But he finally sent me the kit. I was supposed to meet up with him back in, I think it was May, whenever our vacation was. Because I was in Dallas. I was supposed to catch up with him, and then we had to come back. If you're following the vlogs, you know what happened. Just now got that kit from him, like 6 months after he bought it for me. And that's the Beginning 30 Gundam. So that one's actually going to be coming up sometime soon. I might go ahead and film the unboxing for that tomorrow, along with a couple other things. And yeah, unboxings are going to come back. I have Whip Wednesday submissions from when I first asked for them. I need to put that video together. I'll probably do that this week, since I have a bit less going on. And if you guys have submissions, if you guys want to send in the things that you're working on, just send in some pictures or a short video with a description of what you're working on. If it's a custom or just what you're doing daily or the last couple builds you've got, whatever. As long as you want to send it in for Whip Wednesdays, just make sure that I get them by Monday night so I have time to produce those videos. Like I said, it's been a little while. You can send them to the email, which is wherever, and send a description. Send them to the email or send them to my Facebook. Either way, however you can send those to me. I'm planning on getting the Moon Gundam. Planning on versus if I happen to get it. It's like, it's kind of the thing. I'm planning on having all the things. Whether it happens, I don't know. Like I should have had the RG Sazabi by now, but it has not been in the budget. Moon Gundam, maybe. It's like I'm torn on it. Buying a kit for a series that isn't really out, it's a little difficult. And I get that it's probably going to be all manga based. I honestly don't remember if it's going to be a series or not. Totally don't remember. But like buying kits for things that I haven't seen is hard because you're investing in the kit itself without knowing anything about it. So I don't know. I'm having a hard time deciding. I know a lot of people are claiming it's the best HG ever. Everybody who's got to build it already. You know, no polycaps, no stickers, amazing detail, all those things like that. So I don't know. I mean, I'm not keen on the design. That's the thing. That's the thing about it. I don't really dig the way it looks. I don't like the color scheme, the funnels or whatever they are on the back that do the half moon shape. I just have to base it off what's in front of me. I don't know anything about it. There's nothing for me to really reference to check it out. If there is, by all means, send it to me. I'll go look at it. But for the most part, I don't know how interested I am in it. You know, it's an okay design, but it doesn't speak to me in the way like, hey, I can't wait to throw that in a detail. And actually, right now, I have no space. Like that's the thing. Like I've got kits sitting out here off to my side. Most of Double October, along with IBO kits, are sitting right over there, just completely taking up half of that old TV stand. I've got nowhere to put them. I'm out of space. I need at least 2 detolfs right now just to fit all the things I've got. And that's not even talking figures, because I've got all my regular figures over here taking up this whole other like riser thing. One thing I might do, because I have a bunch of Marvel Legends and Dragon Ball figures and stuff like that, I might do what I did with some of them and put them back in the box and just put them up on the wall instead of giving them floor space, so to speak, or shelf space. Speaking of shelf space, go subscribe to Rodimus 13. He's a contributor. Part of the Shoky Nation. Maybe I should make a Shoky Nation shirt. Do you guys want something like that? Oh, my nose doesn't know what to do right now. Sorry, looking at things. But that might be it for this live stream, unless you guys have some other stuff you want to talk about real quick. I'll wait a minute because I know there's lag. So if there's any other things you guys want to ask me real quick, by all means do. Otherwise, I'm gonna go back in there and chill with the Miss Shoky for a little bit before bedtime, or I'm gonna finish the video that I started before I got the live stream rolling. I threw this live stream together in less than 20 minutes, if you can't tell. Maybe there's more comments. Let me go back into the comments section that I have not done. Okay. Going all the way back to GNX. Realize you didn't showcase the Repair 2 XE yet. Nope. Don't have that one. Can't showcase anything I haven't built. It'd be weird if... Wait, that sounded weird. Clearly I can review other people's build kits. I have not built that, nor do I have access to the R2. So I have not built that, so no. That might be next year. He literally made GN arms. Yep. Reminds me of the Dino Getter 2. I finally saw this week on BBTS what the Dino Getter 2 was. And yeah, I kind of get that. Pretty funny. And anybody wondering, like, Jason Kayer was asking if, how I painted the GNX, or the GNXS. That was all rattle cans. That was rattle cans, lots of masking, and almost no patience, because I barely waited for parts to dry before I started doing other things. When I did the multi-layer white, that was like, okay, this has only been drying for about 2 hours, and it was really humid and cool outside. Well, actually, it wasn't even that cool. It was actually pretty hot. It was humid and hot and rainy, and I was going in and out doing things. And then I painted it and then went back and it was like, 'cause I had the whole bottom half of that thing yellow. Like the legs were solid yellow all the way down. And I'm like, okay, these feet can't be yellow. I need to add a little bit of color change. That's when I masked off the new parts for the front of the legs to get that white in there. Made the feet white. Added the red racing parts on there. I still want to add a little bit more red to that guy. Backlog consists of the 00 Sky and the 40k stuff. Cool. Age, 00, and X need reprints. Just got some Gene Stealers? I don't know what that is. Age got reprints at the beginning of Build Divers. There was actually quite a lot of Age reprints, but they didn't last very long. And I do wish I had more HG Age kits. I do want a couple more of the MGs. I do want the Age 3. It's the only version of the Age Gundams that I have not built. Well, that in the FX, but I don't like the FX. I've never liked the design of the FX. So it is what it is. I did kind of want to get that new P. Bandai Age 1 that's coming out, but I don't know. It's just the same one with slightly different colors and no Age device. I am not in the Heights area. I'm far north of Houston. FX is the only good Age Gundam and Grunts enemy suits. I've never was into the FX. I didn't like it. I wasn't a big fan of the third chunk of Age anyways, so that was, I liked the Age 3 better. I thought it was a cooler Gundam. And yes, guys, okay, anybody who may have been inspired by my GNX builds, if you build a custom GNX, send it to me. That'd be pretty cool to feature, actually. Painting backlog is ridiculous because of 40k. That's why I avoid those things, because I would probably go off the deep end in painting those things. Because when it comes to like small stuff like that, I would definitely, well, small, I would definitely be into painting all the little details and stuff like that. More or less. I'm not really giving away my location here. Funnels are fine. I just don't like the way the FX did it. And I don't like its burst mode. I think it just looks dumb. Just me. Hey, you don't have to agree with me by any means. Oh, one thing that is coming up I need to review. It's been sitting here mocking me. For any of my classic Transformers fans. And actually, there's some cool new stuff coming out. If you watched my video where I did the retro or repro labels, I'm going to do that video also probably this week on top of the builds and stuff like that. I want to get away from the builds that I'm doing and get into doing the other crap I need to do, like all of the things down there. So, and as for post Double October MGs, I've only got like 3, so I don't know what I'm going to do about that just yet. So Masquerade Mondays are probably going to take a back seat for a while. Once I get past those, I should say. Unless I happen upon some master grades, or people want to get featured, and therefore I will feature their master grades, stuff like that. Like if Mitchell wants to show off a master grade. Burst mode is stupid. I agree with the green on the funnels. Yeah, I mean it's just, to me it's like a 00 thing. Just slap a GN drive on it. Optimus Prime from Flame Toys. That. The Flame Toys model kits. They've already got my money locked down on figures. Speaking of which, maybe tomorrow I need to check on my credit card, see what it's down to. Because that Tarn needs to be in my collection. I really wish I could have got the New York Comic Con Nemesis Prime. I'm assuming that will be available later, because that Nemesis Prime probably be pretty cool. I mean, it's a straight recolor, but, you know, whatever. But the Starscream that's coming out looks pretty awesome. The IDW Prime they showed off looks pretty awesome. Then there's IDW Megatron. Then there's even, I think there's a Bumblebee kit, and I think something else in there. So, all those things. I'm looking forward to it. Why are you patinging at me? Quit patinging! Joey, Jesus Christ, Joey. Joey, too many pictures. Should have emailed me that. Now I have to download every one of those to do this. Joe, are you actually watching, but you're not in the comments? That's too many pictures of things. And guys, if you're wondering what's up with this, that's not blood, that's paint. Though I think I might start painting this thumb red just for the heck of it. Always make sure your can is pointed the right direction when you squeeze the top, or else you end up with a red thumb. And actually, this finger was pretty red, and it was gold before it was red. So, yay. But I think it's going to be a guess. I'm going to go ahead and go. I want to finish my beer, and I just want to chill a little bit. Plus, edit slightly. That's going to show up with my pre-order on Starscream model. Cool. Yeah, I kind of want to get that. The Starscream looks pretty interesting. I just hope it has less issues than I've heard about the Prime. Carl, you always show up at the end. But I'm going to go. So, guys, make sure you like, subscribe. If you're new here, do all the things. Double October, linked in the thingy up there. Of course, it's just going on. It's all on a thing just happening constantly. T-shirts here. Links in the description down below or in the thingy up top. Go back, watch Nerdcast. Please go watch the thing with Matthew Deluxe Baldwin. It's a fun dude. He's really cool. Transformers collector. He's got a ridiculous collection. Hopefully we can look at it one day. But it's fun to sit down and talk with nerds. So, yay for that. Do all the happy things. Check it out. Stick around for the rest of Double October as it's coming out. Next week there won't be a live stream because we're going to be at the Texas Renaissance Festival. I've been waiting to go. I've saved up money for that, which is the other reason why I've not been buying kits. All the money that I would have been going into buying kits is all going to be spent at Texas Renaissance Festival next weekend. So, guys, I will catch you then. So make sure you have a great week, even though tomorrow's Monday and everybody hates Mondays. But remember, as always, to keep on nerding, keep on building, and let's keep building this community together. We're well on our way to like 3,300, if I remember my numbers correctly. Sound quality is kind of low. That's weird. I don't know why that would be. It's a good mic. Anyways, y'all have a good night. I will see you all later. Oh, that's not the right one. That's the right one.